Par Pharmaceuticals is at a 52-week high, but the company just acquired the ability to make a generic form of Dexilent. So this could keep that stock going higher. I'm talking to the CEO, Pat Lepore. So how important is this Dexilent to your business?
By itself, it's important, but it's more emblematic of a strategy that we have of external business development. We've done lots of these types of deals over the years. It's a part of what we do. It's a part of our focus. We do internal development and we do external business development. And the Dexilent deal was a prime example of external business development. So you should see more of those in the future.
Well, it's for acid reflux, and that seems like it's a pretty big market for the actual name brand. It's $500 million in sales, so that's got to be a good one for you.
It is, and it's the first to file. So as a first to file, we get 180 days of exclusivity on the market. So obviously we can price it a little bit better, and after 180 days, it depends on how many other applicants get approved and come into the market, and that kind of will dictate where the price goes from there.
Your company focuses on drugs that kind of have a high barrier to entry. So do you have any other big names in the pipeline that you're looking at?
Well, our biggest product in the pipeline that everybody talks about is Levasa. We're waiting on that one for FDA approval, and we're also awaiting litigation, an opinion on litigation. So we're very hopeful on both of those fronts, and that will be a game changer for PAR if we get both FDA approval and prevail in litigation.
Anytime. I mean, I know I keep hearing, spring and summer. Is this 2 months, 3 months?
For Levasa, we should have a court decision any day. We'd probably be this month, I would think. And then probably soon thereafter, we should get an FDA decision from the FDA.
Where do you see most of your growth coming this coming year?
Really from our existing portfolio of generic products. We are growing those products as well. We've got, I think, 10 or 12 launches planned for 2012. So between the launches and growth from existing products, we should have a strong 2012.
Looking at the macro picture, clearly insurance companies love generic drugs, and it seems like, you're in the sweet spot for that because that's really what they only want to reimburse for, it seems.
Yeah, certainly the winds are at our back in the generic business, and that's why we've been sort of focusing on investing in more in our generic business. We bought Anshen, a development company out in Irvine, California this year, and we also bought a company in Chennai, India, Edict Pharmaceuticals, really to bolster our development capacity because we think the future looks very strong for the generic business.
Par Pharmaceuticals is frequently compared to its bigger rivals like Teva, but Lepore says that's not the way to look at his company.
We really work on a product-by-product basis, and a focus again is to find those first-to-file, first-to-market products where there are high barriers to entry, where we have these periods of exclusivity. We can't compete with the bigger companies, the Tevas or the Sandozes or the Mylans in the commoditized world, just from a cost standpoint. So we have to stay really focused on what we do best, which is operating in the corners of the marketplace.
What kind of growth are you looking at for 2012?
We're looking at double-digit top line and bottom line growth.
All right, well, I couldn't say it better because you can see that in the stock price at its 52-week high. That is Par Pharmaceuticals.
This market is
stock pickers market.
Stocks have rallied this year.
We're coming into a Monday where we're getting